Hey everyone, it's Jordan. Today I'm going to be talking about my library book haul. So I like doing these types of videos showing you all the books that I got from my library. I do hope to get to some of them, but that's okay if I don't, because I can always go back and get them again if I feel like reading them. But I have a few library books to show you guys, so let's get to the library book haul. And the first book that I got from the library is Jonah the Whales Volume 2 by Abby Umedi. I'm sorry if I butchered the author's name. If you haven't read the first volume is about a group of people who are on this ship called the Whales, and they think they're the only people in the world, and then they went on to this island and they found a girl, and the whole story goes from there. I really enjoyed the first volume. I just can't wait to read this one, and I hope I end up liking it even more, and I probably will read this immediately just because it's a short read and I've been on a reading slump for a while, and this will be very helpful to me. And the next library book that I got is The Midnight Girls by Alicia Jasmeska. I think I'm sorry if I butchered the author's name, but from what I've heard about this book, it's a House of Sorrows meets the Wicked Deep, and that's what caught my eye about this book, and I've been really wanting to read it ever since, and I'm just very excited to read it, and I've just been really want to read fantasy again, even though I've been struggling for a little bit, but I do hope to pick this up just because I haven't heard many people talk about this on BookTube, but this is definitely one of the ones to grab my interest in, plus the cover is really gorgeous, so I do hope I end up really enjoying this. And the next library book that I got is another manga, is Dreaming Sun by Ichigo Takano, and I got this book because Becca from Back on the Books really enjoyed this manga series. This is basically about a girl who's run away from home, and she is, because her parents doesn't give her any attention at all, and then she runs into this stranger in the park, and he lets her move in, and a few conditions to find his key and tell her why she ran away from home and have her dream of falling in love, which she's not planning on doing so. And I never read a contemporary manga before, as far as I know, but I'm just really excited to pick this up because I've heard but nothing good things about it thanks to Becca's recommendation, so I hope that I will enjoy this as much as she does. And the next library book that I got is The Extraordinaries by T.J. Klune. I kind of picked this up on a whim because I know that's a group book for Spring It's Arena-thon, which I'm not participating in by any means, but all I know about this book is about superheroes, and that's all I know about it. I just picked this up because I might want to pick it up whenever I feel like it, and I have another book that's like superheroes, or a few of them on my bookshelves, but this one is just in case I want to read it. And I've heard, and J.J. Klune is a really popular author, and I heard his books are good as well, and yet I'm just really excited to pick this up whenever I can. And the next library book that I picked up is The Mary Shelley Book Club by Goldie Moldavisky. I'm sorry if I butchered the author's last name, and I also picked this up on a whim, and plus I know this was featured in a Once Upon a Book Club box, and I'm kind of curious about it, and I know Books and Lala had this on her TBR, but I don't know if she actually read it, but I'm kind of curious to check it out myself, because based on the title, obviously, and I'm really curious, and maybe I'll end up enjoying it and then get my own copy, but who knows? And I'm just really excited to pick this up like the other library books that I have. And the next library book that I got is Wait For It by Jen McKinley. I think that's how it's pronounced. I also picked this up on a whim, and it's like one of the romance books, and all I know about this book is about a woman who is not even, like, she thinks her life is gonna go downhill just because she got a divorce recently, and everybody's like, and she's offered a new job, and then she goes on vacation, I think, and then she meets this guy. I don't know, I just thought the cover is really cute, and I just want to pick up a romance, and this kind of caught my eye, and yeah, hopefully I'll end up enjoying it. And a lot of times romance are quick reads for me, that's why I picked it up, and I'm not sure about the other books that I have on my TBR or in my library book stack other than the mangas, but yeah, this will be a good option for me if I'm in another reading slump like I currently am right now. And the next library book that I picked up is The Spindle by Leslie Vedder. All I know about this book is Indiana Jones meets Sleeping Beauty, which kind of caught my eye, and I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of Indiana Jones. I only seen like maybe the third movie maybe. I probably will watch one of the movies again with Kevin because I know he loves Indiana Jones, and I do love a good Sleeping Beauty retelling, and there's not a lot out there as far as I know, and this kind of just been released earlier this year, and this is catching my eye. And I haven't, another book that I haven't heard much on BookTube, and I know only a few people have been most anticipating it, but I haven't heard many people talk about it, like whether they read it or not, so I'm kind of curious, and hopefully another retelling for me to enjoy so I can get my own copy, but either way, I'm excited to read it overall. And the last library book that I got is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee, and all I know about this book is a dark academia book, and I know many people really enjoy this book, and it takes place in a school, and that's all I know about it, and it just looks like a really spooky looking cover, but I also really like it, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I do hope it's another book that I end up enjoying, because I haven't read a lot of books that takes place in schools lately, so maybe I'll end up enjoying it, but who knows. So that's all of the library books that I have in this library book haul. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you got from your library or what books they're hoping to get from the library. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you know if I ever post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!